as you can have at the free throw line.
Rose with the ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Mirotic. That's good. Mirotic has got his first 2 points. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's LeBron. 8 points his last outing. Irving kicks to Mozgov. Back to Irving. Dishes it to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Now here's Rose. He kicks to Mirotic. And he gets it to go. Mirotic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They are really doing a nice job of establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Irving dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Carter, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Irving passes to LeBron. Love kicks to Carter. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Irving. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Mozgov. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Bulls shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Turner with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Turner dishes to Noah. Out to the right wing. The 19-foot shot. Rose, no good. Now Cleveland shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Carter, the pass to Irving. Carter down low, working on Rose, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been
can't guard us on the perimeter.
Nights for them
Spread
at the
the
free
floor,
throw line.
isolate up top. Spacing.
Cavaliers.
Spacing.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for James. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 5, the Bulls.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2. Noah kicks to Gibson. Almost, but it rolls out. Carter outside. From outside the arc, Smith with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Gibson the screen. Here's Livingston. 3-pointer. Snell. Good. Snell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Varejão setting the pick for Thompson. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That one wide left. Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Gibson. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off. in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here is Carter. Against Washington, he was really on his game. The screen from Thompson. In the corner, Irving with it. Puts up the baby hook. Dunleavy's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The pass to Gibson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Gibson's got his second bucket tonight. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And with the pause here, how about the stats for Carter? 2nd in three-point field goal percentage, 10th in field goal percentage, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Carter dishes to Smith. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Thompson against Gibson. Gibson with the screen on Carter. Livingston kicks to Gibson. Releases from 15. Morrow with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one. To the wing right side. Outside Carter, and that one's good. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Livingston passes to Mirotic. He dishes it to Livingston. Mirotic the screen. Livingston kicks to Mirotic. And again, Chicago, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Carter for 3. Carter can't get that one to fall.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And here's Morrow outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career.
There's just a lot more practice time. And when the games come, you...
And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what are you guys seeing?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Running out there with Anthony Morrow, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a...
Cleveland leading by 10. Irving kicks to Carter. Smith outside, beyond the arc. That's in there. Carter with the assist. That's now 8 points for J.R. Smith.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Now Dunleavy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's tipped. Stolen by Varejao. Pass to Carter. Thompson sets the pick for Carter. Down low. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Livingston dishes to Mirotic. Butler goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
The D was all over him, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Here's Irving. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 17. Here is Livingston. Mirotic the screen, and it's blocked. Deflects the pass. Boliner inside, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Outside Carter, and it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Snell. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Carter, and Gibson sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Smith kicks to Carter. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. The Bulls have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Snell.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And so Snell nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Smith kicks to Carter. Thompson sets the pick for Carter. That doesn't go either for Carter.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the foul called on Freak.